you talk to your mother the same way that you talk to your best friend? I didn't think so. That's why a one-size-fits-all approach to email marketing doesn't work when you are speaking to a diverse audience. The reality is that most businesses cater to more than one kind of consumer. And when people decide whether or not to open an email, one of the most important factors is whether or not they think the email is relevant to them. That's something that we have covered quite extensively in the other videos. Now, the content that you produce may be top-notch, but if it's not relevant to your recipient, they aren't going to waste an open on you. Now, segmentation should be front and foremost in your email best practices. But unfortunately, a recent report by Marketing Sherpa stated that 52% of marketers still have a great need to improve email database segmentation. Are you one of them? So what's the best way in ensuring relevancy in your emails? That's right, segmenting your subscriber list. List segmentation is also crucial because contacts will inevitably be at different points in the sales cycle. Now, Glenstar research found that 50% of leads are qualified but aren't immediately ready to buy something from you. With list segmentation and lead nurturing, however, you can get the appropriate message to your leads based on where they are in your sales funnel or sales cycle. Now, a number of reports find that subscribers are 4 to 10 times more likely to respond to your email that is targeted directly towards them personally. So what is email list segmentation? Well, email list segmentation is a technique that email marketers use to send highly targeted emails by dividing their list up into smaller groups or segments. Now, by understanding the specific characteristics that differentiate each of these groups, you can tailor the content of your email marketing campaigns to each individual segment and significantly increase your conversions. Now, the difference in tactics is like the difference between how a shotgun and a sniper rifle operate. The former blasts away broadly and blindly, hoping a few of the pellets will hit, whereas the latter tracks, targets, and precisely hits its target. And because it's so precise, it is not only much more efficient, but also much more effective. Now, this study carried out by Lyris says it all really. A whopping 39% of respondents found that they had an increase in open rates by segmenting their email lists. 28% had lower opt-out rates and unsubscribe rates. 24% had increased sales leads, and this led to greater revenue and also greater customer retention. 15% also reported lower spam complaints, and you are now aware of how important this is, as when you get people flagging your email as spam, this has a knock-on negative effect, as more spam filters will automatically flag your future emails as spam. Now, I think you'll agree, these are pretty impressive results. Now, if somebody told you that you could gain all of these benefits by simply segmenting your email lists, would you try it? Of course you would. You can start doing this by adding tags to your subscribers based on behavior. For example, purchase behavior. So when someone becomes a paying customer, you send them different types of emails than you would send to someone who has not purchased anything yet. As I mentioned before, the Glenstar research found that 50% of leads are qualified but aren't immediately ready to buy something from you. Therefore, your email content and subject lines need to be different to the emails and subject lines that you send to people who are already purchasers. So what about these purchases? Well, if you sell different products, then it is a good idea to send different emails based on the specific products that they purchased. If you have a large range of products with a number falling into the same categories, then you can lessen the workload by grouping together the products to make less categories, and so your segmenting exercise will be made easier. But let's say, for example, that you run an online sports shop. Now, just because a buyer purchased a golf club from you in the past, it doesn't mean that they'll be interested in a discounted range of running shoes. I think you catch my drift. You can also segment your lists based on demographics, such as age, location, occupation, and hobbies and interests. Explore how your subscribers got on your email list in the first place. Did they organically sign up to your website, or did they respond to a Facebook advert? Now, we have covered how to research this info in an earlier video when creating our avatars, so please go back to this video if you need to. Now, if they downloaded one of your opt-in bribes on a particular topic, then create a segment of those people so you can send them more emails on that specific topic. For example, you may have offered subscribers a free ebook or a report of some description. Now, once you have these segments, it is so much easier to know what subject lines and messages to write that will entice them to open and engage with your email marketing campaigns. The bottom line is that your subscribers come in many different shapes and sizes. So when it comes down to email marketing, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. You should really take the time to properly segment your marketing, and believe me, you will really start to see an increase in your email open rates. So how do we segment an email marketing list? Well, I'm going to show you how to do this using MailChimp, and the process is very similar with different email marketing sites. So here we are on my demo MailChimp account that I opened some time ago. Now, I don't currently use this account, it is purely for educational purposes. So first of all, we go up to Audience, and then we click on Contacts, or View Contacts should I say. That will take us to the audience page, so that if we scroll down, we can actually have a look at the segments that we have already. Now, I haven't created any segments, so as it says, you have no segments yet. So we click on Create a New Segment. Now you have the option to either have contacts match all or any of the following conditions. We'll stick to all for the purposes of this example. Now in this drop down box, you'll see all the different options for creating your segments. So you have loads of things to choose. So first of all, let's go for contact rating. So now this is based on MailChimp's data of the previous campaigns that you've sent. So let's go for is greater than, let's say, 2 stars. Let's take a look at some more options. So let's go for date added. So we can find subscribers that were added to our subscriber list at certain dates. So either before or after or within certain timelines. So let's go date added before, let's go 2019, let's go 1st of April 2019. So that will segment the list of subscribers that subscribed before this date. Now language is another one. Location. Location is probably very useful for a lot of people doing email marketing. So you can see all the different options there in the drop down. If we go for country, now let's find people in the United Kingdom. So we find United Kingdom, select that. Now if we want to dig deeper into this segment, we can add another segment in addition to this one. So let's go for, we've got location United Kingdom, let's go for language. So we can find people that speak a specific language living in the United Kingdom. So what should we go for here? Let's find, what should we go for? Hungarian. Let's go for, so we've got people who speak Hungarian in the United Kingdom. Now this is very niche, but I'm just showing you how niche you can make these segments and how tailored you can make it depending on your type of business. Now once you put in the criteria that you would like for your segments, you can click on Preview Segments. Now currently my list has no non-English speakers, as it is predominantly made up of English speakers in the United Kingdom and the United States. But I am just showing you that as an example. Now of course you want to make your segments much more relative to your specific type of business. So there you have it, that's creating segments with MailChimp. Give it a go, either with MailChimp or with a different email marketing website, and watch your email open rates improve. Now if you found this video useful, then please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And you can also check out my website, sidegigjunction.com, for loads of side hustle ideas and support for your home or small business.